Hello! Can you all hear me? I think so. I think we should be okay. Hello, Nui! I'm fancy seeing you here, Alex. Very fancy seeing you. Ah! I'm back after 50,000 years. Thank you! Oh my gosh. I finally, yes, finally did my 2.0. 10 here. Good. Actually, let me... I kind of do want to show, the model a little bit. So with this one, I kind of... Wait, let me get to YouTube Studio. Here we go. I did eye jiggles. Look at my... They're so, like, jiggly now. I didn't do a lot of, like, the physics and stuff with my old model, which kind of annoyed me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start with a new one. Yeah! But then I also did toggles with this one. I have a cheat sheet. Hang on. So I have, like, a little like, sweating one. And then I got sparkles. And then I got like a menacing kind of one. And then we got hearts. And then we got like kind of like an angry one. And then I also have one where like my jacket comes off. But yeah. And then I got the jacket on. And then I also have like I made this like potion bottle kinda like the liquid in it. All jiggly. I don't know how I did it. I just kind of like messed around with like the physics settings in Live 2D. Yeah, liquid rigging. It was fun. Liquid rigging is a lot of fun. I tried a lot of new things. Honestly, like I finished rigging this one and I was like, do I want to already make another outfit? Because then I'd already have like all of the face rigging done. Thank you. Oh my god. I also got like V-bridger, so I can do like and puff my cheeks or like move my jaw around kind of, which is fun to do. Yeah. I want to do more outfits. I think like seasonal outfits could be really cute. Doing like you could do like a summer one or like a Christmas one, Halloween. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thankfully, there was like this one person who made a really in-depth tutorial on like rigging. I think it was like a, I don't know, 10-part YouTube playlist. Halloween, yes. I think so. That would be fun. I have to decide. I have to like think of like what I want to do. But that's kind of what's up with that's my new model now. And I have like new overlays and stuff. Let me get back to clip. Where's clip? There we go. Cool. Otherwise, most of the things, honestly, I didn't change much at all, other than like my model. I think if I lock this, it should be okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Don't mind the UI. But yeah, today we're gonna be working on some emotes. Because I got affiliate like like on my last stream, and then I stopped streaming right after. But now I started working on these ones. Let me like bring them all out, open up all the files, and we can go through them all. Yeah, right? Yeah, no, I was like, okay, like I hit affiliate, and then I was like, oh no, burnout. Then I hit burnout immediately. Yeah, so these are the ones, these are the emotes that are gonna be like for just non-subs. So we got like a little hello, and then we got like the little heart, and then I got like a little peek one, and then I have like a tier one, and I don't know why all the stream elements things are going off at the same time. Hello? Oh well. And then I have the cat that I never actually finished rendering, but I wanted to make him like my little mascot. For those of you who've like seen my art recently, I have like a little a little watermark. This one. That's where he's like my little dude. Kitty, yes. I love that one though. The Dewey Sus one. I saw that and I was like, ah, it's beautiful. Perfect. Among Us. Yeah. Sometimes it's needed, I feel. Just Among Us. Now here's the thing. I also haven't actually drawn very much in the past, like, while. So, let's see if I can line properly still or not. Let's start with the high. You did it- oh, you did it for an Among Us collab. Oh my god. Among Us, honestly, like, it stresses me out, low-key. Like, I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, my sketches, I usually don't line, but I wanted to do really, because they're emotes, right? So I kind of wanted to do thick lines with these. Yeah, I don't know. I get stressed when I'm on the spot and I have to think of, like, an alibi. Oh, why's my... Hang on. My, my calibration's off. Yeah, I don't, like, I just hate coming up with an alibi. I can't do it on the spot. Like, there have been, I remember when it was first getting, like, really big. I would be playing with, like, a server with some friends, and, oh my god, my calibration is off again. Why? Why does my tablet hate me? Ah! Hang on, let me try to disconnect and reconnect it. Anyways. I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to say? If you're with people, they may see you, like, killing others, right? And that's just gonna... But then if you're alone, then no one can vouch for you. Oh, did my model just have a moment? Just have a moment. Oh, we're good. We're chilling. You have to find, like, the weird balance of, like... you know, moving around on your own, but also... not being too suspicious. Yeah, literally. I'm like, I don't know what I was doing. Like, that too. I'm so bad with that. One time, oh my gosh, one time we had someone who was kind of, I feel like they were a bit of a tryhard in the game. And I was the imposter, and so I was faking the card swipe task. And then she, like, immediately called an emergency meeting because she didn't see the bar go up. And then I was like, she was like, so why did you fake the card swipe task? And I was like, bro, I don't know. Like, I had to, I don't know, I had to lie out of my ass that time. It was brutal. I was like, who even looks at that? Why are you not doing your tasks? The thing is, it's like, it's kind of hard. Exactly, but I think they said, like, oh, why'd you fake it? Because I left the area. I left the area and the bar didn't go up, and I was like, damn, that's brutal. Why are you looking so intently at the... I guess it is like a big tell. You kind of have to know the tasks as the imposter as well. Because then you know what you can and can't fake, like, without people being too suspicious, because maybe there are people that actually look at the, like, progress bar of the tasks, right? That threw me off. I was like, damn. So what do you mean? Oh my god. Yeah, literally. I haven't played it since, like, what, 2020 was that maybe? Maybe even earlier? I don't know. When it was really big, that's when I was playing it. But then I realized, I'm like, nah, it stresses me out way, way, way too much. I wouldn't know where anything is. Or especially, like, if it's a new map. Like, I'm still, or like a task that you don't know how to do. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes we play on new maps and I'm like, what is this? Like, I don't, or like, yeah, I remember the first time playing it, I was like, I literally don't know how to do any of these tasks. Brutal. It was brutal. Yeah, your dog said skibbity toilet or whatever. Oh my god. Literally. Like, I guess skibbity toilet. Like, I don't know. I've given up on like trying to figure out what the kids are up to these days, what the youngins are doing. I'm just here to play Grand Blue and have a fun time suffering as I grind for grids. Like, That's my idea of a good time. Actually, I lied. It's not a, it's, I have mixed feelings. It's a good time, but it's not a good time. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. I played Roblox with a friend today and she saw a brain rot quiz, and when I tell you I couldn't understand like half of it, oh my god. Sometimes I see those and I actually, like, it's things I've heard of before, but I don't understand them. No, I'm not hip with the kids. Not at all. I feel like the, what's his face? You know, like the one gif of like the old guy with the skateboard? He's like coming out. I don't know what show it was from. He's like, how do you do, fellow teens? There's something I haven't even seen? Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes like I get like videos of like, I think actually it was like today or something. I got a video of an older guy with like his, I don't know, 12-year-old daughter, like Gen Alpha daughter. And he was like giving phrases and she was giving like the Gen Alpha term for it. And I was like, what? Like half of them I didn't even hear them before. I was like, what is going on? This makes me wonder if that's what like millennials felt like. Or just any older generation, I guess, when the new generation comes around and they got all these fancy new terms and just they're like, huh? Yeah. I think most of like the people that I talk to are like within my generation at least, so I'm not out here like trying to figure out what's going on. There's some of my cousins, I guess, would be considered Gen Alpha. When is Gen Alpha? Like 2012 or something? Or is it like earlier? The same gen, like late 90s Zoomer, mid 2000s Zoomer. Yeah, that's true. Because I was like born in the early 2000s, but like since like it was so close to like the 90s, like I've experienced a lot of like the whole 90s, only 90s kids get it, and I'm like, I was born like only a couple years after you guys. But it's, yeah, like yeah, exactly. Even my brother, who I think like he's also like early mid 2000s, I would say. Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, it's not that far off, but when it comes to like, yeah, like the 90s or early 2000s versus like the 2010s, I feel like because there's so much that happened in that like short period, like there's a lot of different technological advancements and all of that, just a lot of new stuff coming out. It's just like, that's why now I feel like there's such a big gap with what's going on like between generations. My family friend brought her 1-year-old the other day and she was playing pretend, like calling, and she pressed the palm to her ears like a smartphone. Oh my god, I didn't realize that was like an actual thing. Because oh oh, I always thought those were like for the videos, for the bits where they're like pressing their palms to their heads, like, or like to their ears, like smartphones. Oh my god, I thought we were still doing like the whole like pinky and thumb or like whatnot. She's calling you. Oh no. Oh no. Your niece is oh my goodness. I'd have to, I feel like next time I see my cousins, I'd have to ask, like, how old is he? I think he's like maybe 10 or something. Oh my god. Like my 10-year-old cousin, how he would do it. I need to see, would he do it like an actual phone or not? Because, like, that's crazy. It's actually insane. Maybe I should have done it with, like, no pen pressure. I'm just realizing now. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Like, when I was still in, like, grade school, I guess, like, I don't know, what grade, like, maybe middle school or something, or, like, right before that, like, the iPhone was becoming more of a thing. Like, it was, like, the iPhone 3, I think. Or even, like, in terms of Samsung, it was, like, the Samsung Galaxy S3. But yeah, we always had the landline. I don't even know if landlines are much of, like, a thing anymore. Everybody, like, just uses cell phones nowadays. And usually, like, landlines, it's always, like, scam callers. Yeah! That's crazy. I wonder if that's how, like, again, it's probably how they felt about, like, the rotary phone becoming the landline. I really do feel like an old person, just like, you know, like, these kids nowadays, they don't know how it was back then. Just back in my day. But, like, I get it. It's kind of true sometimes. It's like, back in my day, like, we didn't have this. Things didn't go this way. There was this historical line of American Girl style, I think, and oh! The sound of the internet connection through the landline. Oh my gosh. The meme of the ant walking away. That's crazy to me to think that, like, kids don't know what certain things are nowadays. It's interesting, because, like, if there's no need to learn it, why would they? But, oh, it does make you feel old, for sure. Ah, aging is weird. Aging is really weird. I'm curious now, though. I kind of want to see when is, Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha. Let's take a look. Tell me, Wikipedia. When is Gen Alpha? Early 2010s as the starting birth years to the mid 2020s as the ending birth years. Does that mean that we're kind of, like, reaching the end of Gen Alpha? Booking your spot in the retirement home. They don't know you couldn't use the phone on the computer. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly. They have, like, all the more, advanced stuff. And it's all, like, quality of life, too, for some of the things. But yeah. I'm sure, like, honestly, I'm sure they'll be fine. At some point, like, I was kind of, like, thinking, like, oh, what's, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on with these kids? But then I'm like, wait a minute, that's probably, like, that's how it was for every other generation. 2024, we should be and 2 meals or whatever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm wondering what they're gonna call it this time. Because they're probably gonna reveal that soon. considering we're like getting into like the mid-2020s now. I wonder who decides these things. Who decides like what a generation is gonna be called? Yeah, I think like the nice thing that Gen Alpha and even Gen Z like that they have, it's like, yeah, like they kind of just don't take any kind of bullshit, but they also have access to the internet, so it lets them see, you know, a lot more, I guess, than older generations would have. Like, you see a lot more different, like, cultures and, like, just people, right? It's not just whoever's in your hometown. And if you're lucky to go to a university far away, then it's not just, like, whoever's in your hometown and whoever's, like, at your university city or college, right? So they get to, like, have that right in their hands. Because without the internet, obviously, I wouldn't have known about a lot of things. Or a lot of different, like, people and, like, their struggles. Or, like, even the culture. It's very, very interesting. I feel like that's gonna be something that's very, very big for them. Or just, like, a very, like, big advantage. There we go. That's the word. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when they don't use it to bully people on Twitter. That's true. It goes both ways. Sometimes, like, they'll use it for good, but then other times they'll use it for, like, the dumbest things. And I guess that's just kids. Like, there are bigger things than, I don't know, Genshin Impact shit, but I don't know. That's like the first thing that came to mind. Probably because I saw recently there was like some discourse going around. But again, kids will be kids. My hot take is that teens don't know how to behave online because they spend their formative years out of school. Actually, that's true. I think that's true. Because they didn't, like... I feel like the kids and teens that, like, went through their formative years during the pandemic and, like, the quarantine. I guess we're still kind of in the pandemic, but, like, the quarantine specifically. That was, like, what? Like, a couple of years? Like, you were stuck at home? They didn't see people. All they saw was the internet. Yeah, exactly. They didn't experience the ruthlessness of people. That is true. As much as I hate to say it, it is true. People are, like, very bold on the internet. It's nice though, like, that anime and stuff like that is becoming, like, a little more mainstream so that we won't get bullied as much for it, but... yeah. I also hated being bullied. I was like, I don't know if my bullying was very light though. Or, it was pretty light, I think, compared to, like, things I've heard, but it was still, like, brutal. In real life, it built character because you have to be strong. You kind of have to... You have to, I don't know, deal with it, in a sense. Like, you have to learn to shrug off what other people say. And then, okay, these stream elements things are starting in. Let me get the automatic messages fixed, because, goodness! Timers. Let me just get rid of that. Anyways. Yeah. I really did not enjoy it, but with some growth and some time, I just kind of learned to shrug it off and be like, I'm not, like, you're not hurting anybody, it's fine, just chilling. Oh, frick, you're right. That is gonna be a thing in, like, the history books at some point, because it was massive. It's like, yeah, like, the great, like, the COVID-19 pandemic of, like, 2019, 2020, or whatever. It's crazy. It's, like, I assume probably in a few years they'll be writing that in, if they aren't already. Sometimes it... Shoot, you're right, it is almost 2025. Oh my god. Yeah, it does. It feels like yesterday and 10 years ago. Yeah. I think the pandemic started when I was, like, in my first year of university, so I remember they, like, had to kick us out of the dorms, like, really suddenly. So they were like, yep, you gotta go home, all of your classes, like, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna finish them, how we're gonna do finals, whatever. And then, like, the year after that was completely online. I did not enjoy the pandemic. Like, the quarantine. Not at all. It was really bad for, like, me mentally, I feel. And I feel like, even though, like, it's been so long, I feel like I'm still very slowly recovering. Yeah, people kind of, I think, cope with it differently. Yeah, for sure. The first little bit was definitely very heartwarming. I think it was, like, okay for the first while. Yeah, yeah. I like seeing that kind of stuff. Like, you know, humans being humans, I guess you could say. They kept you locked in for like 7 months? I don't even remember how long it was in Canada. I don't know, but I know, like, my family, like, we didn't, leave the house. We literally did not leave the house. I think the most was, like, my parents went out to get groceries. But, like, my brother and I, like, we did not go out at all. I didn't see any of my friends. None of that. And yet we still somehow caught COVID. Somehow. Like, it's crazy. Because I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I am out here, like, I'm not leaving my room for months and months, and then I still catch COVID. This was way back, like, I think it was, like, the first strain of it, even. Still pissed us off. We were like, to this day, we're like, how do we even... Yeah, exactly! Yeah, we were always careful, we were always wearing masks, we had, like, all of the hand sanitizers, the wipes, everything, but I think it was, like, someone was being irresponsible at, like, Costco. Where we got our groceries. And that's how we probably caught it. Because our apartment is also so tiny, so, like, the moment someone, like, one of us caught it, the rest of us did. So it was just kind of like, well, I guess that's our life now. Like, we just gotta... We went out and, like, got the PCR test done and everything. We were like, yeah, we got some symptoms. And, like, they were like, okay! And then it came back positive and we were like, okay! Yeah, it is. We did adapt pretty quickly. Yeah, I think, like, those who don't have, like, immunodeficiencies or, like, any immunodeficient disorders were able to adapt fairly quickly. My symptoms were pretty mild, actually. Even, like, from the beginning. I think the most I had was, I had like a migraine, like a bit like a headache, and kind of like that was the. And oh, I lost my sense of smell and taste, which was freaky. That was so freaky because my dad and I literally made it into a game because we were like, oh, what are we gonna be able to taste first? Like one day I'll be like, oh, I can taste tomatoes now, and my dad was like, no, I can't taste tomatoes, but I can taste like cheese. And I was like, oh, I can't taste cheese yet. So it was weird because even though we all caught it around the same time, not like some of us couldn't taste the same things. Except, yeah, my dad had it bad. He had, like, cause like it's a respiratory, right? So he had respiratory issues. He had it the worst. My mom and I and my brother, we all had like similar kind of mild symptoms, but he had it pretty tough. It is. I kind of like wonder what makes it so different between people. Like, why do people, like, some people get it really, some people have it really rough, and some people just don't. Like, some people are big, like, just chill. Like, is it genetic? I don't know. It is crazy. It's very crazy. The whole pandemic was just insane. It's still, like, it's not even, like, gone. Like, it's still going around. Kind of. I don't hear it as much, but, like, there's, like, the odd case where you'll hear that someone caught COVID nowadays. Yes. Yeah, so viruses are like that. Like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've studied viruses and, like, just the immune system in general. But viruses do be evolving very quickly. If, like, the flu, I feel like is a really good example of that. That's why you, like, should be getting vaccinated, like, every year for the flu, because they gotta make a new one for it. Because it's always changing. Viruses are just odd. It's been a hot minute since my immunology class. That was during, like, what? When we were hitting about year 2, I guess, after the COVID. Yeah, the new variant just dropped, basically. That was literally what was happening. It's just like, oh my god. How many is it gonna be now? I think the one I caught was, like, the very first. The very first variant of COVID. Actually, let me get my where's model. I realized I didn't pull up my actual model so I could get the colors. My PSD. Yeah. I'm glad though at least now it's kind of died down a little bit. Oh my god. Literally. I don't even know, like, what we're on now. I have no idea. Like, are there still... I'm sure there are new variants and stuff. Makes me wonder, though, like, with the booster. the booster shots, how like how good they are against variants, like how different are the variants. I'm not really sure, honestly. That's something I'd have to kind of like look into and see. Oh man. What if I just copy and paste the eye? I kind of do not feel like lining that again. Just squish it down. Easy. I never liked doing line art, to be honest. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I will be looking forward to seeing what you end up drawing whenever you post it. I'll just also be working on my emotes. Woman? Real. So real. Newly my woman art dealer. What is this? Sometimes I get lost within my own names. Thank you for the alert, Nui. One thing I've oddly realized I struggle with sometimes, like when it comes to drawing, is eyebrows. I was just thinking about it. Like, just the shape of them. Sometimes I'm like, oh, how do you even... Because, I mean, okay, eyebrows do come in a lot of different shapes. Sometimes, like... Sometimes they're more, like, straight or, like, thin or stubby or whatnot, even just on characters. But when it comes to, like, the ones that have, like, that bit of an arch, kind of like the eyebrows you normally see like in makeup looks sometimes. I guess it depends on like, you know, the person. But the ones with an arch, those ones I find I struggle to like figure out how to draw them. Stubs are usually like, the stubby eyebrows are usually really easy to draw because they're just kind of like little dots. But anything like that's not that, I'm like, oh, why does it look weird? What I think I need to make use of more though, like I'm just kind of like thinking out loud here, is like the like this little tool here, the border in the corner. Oh, I don't think you can see it, but if I was to like, it's like a new layer, and let's make like a let's set a border. Like I could just draw, I can just kind of draw it, and then it'll automatically do like the sketch line form. Because usually my workflow is I like sketch out all of the lines. So even when it comes to eyebrows, like I won't really draw it the way that I did here. I would kind of like draw it like the whole outline, right? And then I would color it in later. But I'm thinking maybe at least for like, I should make use of that border thing more. Just a little bit more. Make life slightly, ever so slightly easier for myself. mini booby. How did I draw the jacket? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I kind of made it like a little. There we go. Okay. I'm really glad that I kept the different colors for my sketch, or else I don't think I'd know what I'm like looking at. This is something I kind of struggle with even with my like fully rendered drawings. Oh goodness. Oh wait, I did need the 4. Oopsie. Because there's so much usually going on in my fully rendered drawings. Though I haven't actually drawn one in a good while. I think my last fully rendered drawing was literally in like, I want to say February. I think it was when I drew Valentine's Day Bellio. He was like my last big illustration. Which is crazy. I don't really like realize how much time has passed until I like look at the dates and look at my files and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, I haven't drawn anything in like months. And then I'm like, why did I forget how to draw? Like, maybe because I haven't picked up the pen in like 3 months. I did want to push myself to stream again more so I can also draw more. Because then if I draw more... Should have done this on another layer. Or if I stream while I'm drawing, then it'll force me to focus on drawing and like not take breaks every like 3 lines. Thank you, I'm trying. I'm not one for lines. Line art. So this has been a journey as I try to make these lines as clean as possible. Because good lord. Goodness gracious me. I'm just using the basic round pen right now. So it's very... I feel like it's not as forgiving as my normal pencil. Because I usually use like the red juice pencil. Which has a lot of like texture and stuff, like it's very nice, it's very smooth. But I feel like it is able to like cover up my mistakes sometimes. Whereas with this, I can't really do that. Yeah, it's good for when I'm drawing like my normal things. With the emotes though, I was like, nah, I feel like I gotta go with the smooth lines. Cause like I could have honestly like these are like somewhat clean, especially because they're gonna be so small. But I feel like with emotes, I gotta make it clean. Gotta make it super clean. Super smooth. Actually, what even is my stabilization? Oh, my stabilization, yeah. It's high enough, I think. I think if it's any higher, it's gonna start getting weird. It's gonna do the thing where, like, the line shows up on the screen, like, a whole, like, 10 seconds after I draw it. Because it's trying to smooth it out as much as possible. As stabilization does. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar. I don't know if I've ever yapped to you about this. But, like, see how this is still, like, somewhat showing up, like, as I'm drawing it? But if I crank that baby up to, like, 80, you see? It's, like, it's so far behind. Let's crank it up even more. Let's crank it to, like, a full 100. Like, it's not even showing, like, all of, like, the full range of what I'm doing, unless I go fairly slow. So I'm gonna put that back to, like, 26, which is what it was at earlier. It's really good for trying to get, like, smooth... Well, the point is, like, it's to get smooth lines, right? But, you have to, like, go very slow. I don't like going slow. I usually try to get quicker lines. Or, like, I'm quicker with my lines, because that's how I get them to be more smooth. Good line confidence. Gotta have that confidence, my girl. As you say. Confidence. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of features in here that even I don't, like, know about. But I'm, like, comfortable with what I do use. And I developed the workflow over the years. Exactly, it's always a learning process. There's always something new to learn. Not saying I'll never learn something new, or never use something new. Yeah. Alright. But sometimes it's like, I'll know of something, but then I'll forget that it's a feature. I'll be like, oh, like, maybe I'll use this next time I draw, and then I fully forget about it. Then I'm like, oh wait. I wanted to try using this thing. Okay, I think the lines for this one are done. Which means I should be good to add in some base colors. Yeah, oof. Truly oof. Like, for the longest time I forgot about this. Like, you've probably seen me use this tool a bunch. It's the lasso fill. Like the one where I just go, meow. And then it'll just fill it up for me. Instead of... Which is a massive, massive time saver. Because back in the day, I would like take the pen tool and I would like outline around what I wanted to be colored, and then I would go in with the fill tool. But now I can just kind of do that, and it's done for me. It's great. Makes life so much easier. But yeah, like this is one of the tools that I like forgot about for the longest time, even though I had it like bookmarked on Twitter, installed on Clip already. My one gripe with this tool is that it sometimes misses the edge of the canvas, so I have to go in with like the pen. But maybe that's like a mistake on my part in like the settings or something. I have no idea. Alright, so that's that. Let's do the hair. I realized I had my arm in like a really weird position as I was drawing. Ouch. I might honestly stretch and like take a little break to stretch in a second here. Just once I finish the base color. I don't fully know how I want to do any sort of like shading on these emotes. I know it's not going to be a lot because they will be so tiny. But it's still something to kind of consider. Okay, that's the hair. I think next up, let's do the horns. Okay, that as well. Going. Oh, whoops. Here we go. Foreground to transparent. There. Wait, there we go. My brain had a moment. I was like, what tool was I using again? What was I doing? What stage am I on? I was like, while I was setting my stuff up for this stream, I was looking at like the little schedule, and it was saying like, we last streamed 2 years ago, and I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way it's been actually 2 years since I last streamed. But it was like, it was January of 2023. That was the last time I streamed, and I did like just that one-off stream. And I was like, mic off. I just want to get this last stream out of the way so I can get my affiliate. But yeah, so I was very flabbergasted. But, like, what do you mean 2 years? But I guess it's because it's like, I don't know. Even so though. It's like almost January, kind of, not really. It's been a long time. Bye, Nui! Love you too! Thank you for stopping by! It was nice also watching you stream earlier. I'll try to stop by more often. Sometimes I just miss it because I don't know what's happening. But I will keep an eye out. So that way we can have 1,000 new wimps.
But now, that's changed.
Do I want to do like the white on the like 50 or do I want to do... No, I think I'm going to do the pink. Accidentally zoomed into 2000. No, 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 no. That's too much. But I was going somewhere with this, what I was saying. I was saying something, setting up Twitch, something. Twitch saying it was 2 years. I don't remember. I lost my train of thought. That's okay. Maybe I'll remember at some point what I was trying to say. Oh right, oh my gosh, I think I remember now. It was about why I decided to come back in the first place. With like a 2.0 and everything. Yeah, it was just to get the affiliate, but then I remember it now. So I wanted to come back with the 2.0 purely because I wanted to play just one game on stream. One game. Alex, you already know what it is. It's Deep Rock Galactic. I wanted to play Deep Rock Galactic on stream. I wanted to do some mining. I think it is a valid reason. I genuinely think it is so very valid. Oops. I'll do that at some point though. I'll actually stream Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know how many of you here know about it. I know Alex does. I don't know about the rest of you. But I feel like I have to introduce it. to those who watch me. Because I feel like during the year I was off, I've become very, very into this game. I become a dwarf and I just mine. It's wonderful. Deep is life. You're so right. All I wish to do is mine. For Carl, you know? Let's just quickly get... Actually, no, you're not mine. This is normal. These are... Where are the eyebrows? Here they are. Actually, I'll just... Where's the light? There it is. There we go. Alright. Okay, with that, we have done lines and base colors. I will take a quick little stretch break. I'm trying to think where I feel like I have a mini thingy. Yeah, there we go. We'll take a little break. So I will be back. Some water. Take some time to stretch. I don't know. I know my arm and wrist need stretching. So I will be right back. In about, we'll do 5 minutes. we're back. Okay. I don't know how many bones I cracked. Hold on. I feel like my model's a bit too far off to the left, but I think that's because I stood up and I actually did stretch. I don't know how many bones I broke. Oh, not broke. Oh my god. Cracked. I think there was like a bit on my back, in my fingers, and my neck. So I kind of... It was a little alarming. But it's okay. It's fine. We're chilling. Everything is a-okay. I think what I want to do. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I gave you a 5-minute break from my yapping. Okay. So now that we're here, how do I want to do this? Bones are meant to do that. Yeah, of course. You'd say that. You're the one person I would expect to say that. I feel like the amount of, like, whoops, the amount of times you, like, crack your bones in a single day. It's very worrying sometimes. Try something. Try brown. I'm trying to debate if I want to do it. Like the colored lines on the inside, and then keep it like darker on the outside, but I'm realizing I don't know if I'm into that. So I'm gonna see if I can actually make this ever so slightly a little more, ever so slightly thinner. Very slight, but I think it still makes a difference. Okay, let's see what I want to do here. If I should add a little eyelid. Let me make it a little so I can turn it on and off whenever I want. Yeah, okay, there. That's what I was missing. I've been looking at the face this whole time, and I'm like, something's wrong with that. It was the lack of the eyelids. Ooh, goodness. let's not do that redone. Just do this the good old-fashioned way instead of using my fancy layer modes. I'm debating turning my like desk into a standing desk at the moment. I feel like I should have done that during the break, but it is what it is. It is what it is, yeah. I've been trying to like look out for my posture more. Because over the years it's gotten really, really bad. Like my posture, when I was younger, apparently used to be super, super good. But now I'm like I'm a bit like a shrimp. At any given moment, I'm just like... Check out for now. Next time I use the airbrush tool, I guess I was in a little specs. I'm curious, actually, are my, like, can you hear my keyboard clearly? Or no? Because I messed around with some settings, and I'm curious if, like, if it's still a thing that's happening. No? Okay, thank God. I finally figured out how to suppress noise in OBS. And I remember, like, whenever I looked through some of my old recordings, it would just be like, click, 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 clack, click, clack, because of how many times I hit. Because I use keyboard shortcuts for everything, right? So, like, if I'm trying to get to, like, from my, like, brush to pen, like, if I want to get my pen, I'll press, like, P, or for my brush, I'll press B. Or even to, like, increase or decrease the size of the brush. It's all keyboard shortcuts. And so it would come up very, very clearly because my keyboard is right next to my mic. That's just kind of how I have my desk set up at the moment. And it would be very loud. And sometimes people would comment on it, and I'm like, oh my goodness. You can hear me, like, scrambling to hit, like, Control Z every 2 seconds. Yeah. Noise suppression is very convenient. It also drowns out my air conditioner. But I didn't even realize that, like, the keyboard would have been a thing until just now. I think it would be good for when I play any, like, game that requires a keyboard as well. Like if I start streaming Final Fantasy again as well, right? Because now I've swapped from using my controller to my keyboard. So I think it would have been pretty brutal if, like, all people could hear is just me, like, spam pressing, like, the one key, waiting for the skill to come off cooldown. Yeah, right? It was just, I can see that it gets very annoying very quickly. It can only be like, ooh, ASMR for so long. Can I select the little border? No, I can't. Check your parse based off of key presses. I do wonder, because sometimes people parse the normal raids. I kind of wonder how I've been doing in the normal ones, since this is my first tier with mouse and keyboard instead of controller. So I kind of want to know. I am curious. I'm actually gonna look it up. Let's see. Let's see how we're parsing. That's FF logs. And it's already gone to my character. So easy. Alright. Oh, yeah, so there are people parsing, actually. We're winning, so it's good enough. No, I agree. I just get curious. I managed somehow, some way, to parse green in the first one. Everything else has been gray, but I think I'm close to green, which is interesting to see, because I'm kind of, like, I'm not playing optimally, right? Like, I'm just hitting buttons. It's not like when I did do the 1 tier of Savage. I parsed a 4 on Zoralia though. Or, oh. I hope there's no one here. I parsed a 4 on EX2. I just realized. I'm live. I should not be speaking so freely about this game at the moment. The embargo is up, but, like, still. A whole 4 weeks too. I can check for you. It has been. It's been a while. Yeah. I just didn't. It's probably okay to say things. I just didn't wanna. I just didn't realize like it came out. It slipped out. You can check. Let me find it. It's up to you if you want to know, actually. Okay, but then I'm not gonna bother. No, it shouldn't really matter at this level, to be honest. I don't think parses matter in general, period. That's kind of my hot take. Final Fantasy. Look, sometimes it's nice to see like, the big number. But I don't think it's actually that big of a deal. Yeah, I don't know, because when I was doing salvage, it's not like I was, like, we were clearing. That doesn't mean I was parsing great. I think I was still parsing green. Green or gray. But we were clearing, and that's what matters in the end, you know? I think that's nice. Oops. Ow! Clicking a bunch of buttons. Okay. I'm doing a big think. I feel like the hair needs something. Maybe I'll do like a... try a couple of things here. Or should I do it more like so? Oh, I actually kind of like that. That's how I did like my... or similar, I guess, to how I did my alert. With my old model. I haven't changed my alert yet. I haven't... I haven't made a new one. I'll make a new one at some point. So speaking of Savage Tears, I wonder how this one has been going. I hope that, like, it's not like I plan on doing it. I don't really plan on going back into doing Savages. Because it is like a big time sink, right? Like, it's a big commitment. Probably fine. I meant more so like if they're fun or not. Yeah, it's probably, like, in terms of difficulty, I don't imagine it being like anything crazier than the others. The first fight, maybe? You think it's fun? I think the first fight would be fun as well. I think in the normals, the first one is the one I enjoy the most. I've heard though, I don't know if this is true, I think I only maybe heard like one person say it, that the second one, Savage, is easier than the first, sorry, second one, Savage, is easier than its normal. There we go, I got the words out eventually. That's what I heard. I don't find that too difficult to believe though. Just because with Savage you usually have like more coordination. You're actually communicating with people, or usually there are strats that they're following, so like everybody has their spot that they go to for the mechanics. Yeah, it was strange when I heard it at first, but when I think about it, the more I'm like, maybe not, I don't know. Depends on, I think what it depends on for that one is like how people do with bullet hell kind of games, or like mechanics in general. Because her fight isn't even bad, minus for like just the bullet hell Because sometimes you just kind of get unlucky and like end up in a spot where everything is coming at you and you can't do anything about it. And you're like, well, I guess this is just where I die now. Especially if you took one of the towers earlier too, right? Because you kind of, like, you have to no-hit that. Or else you could just kind of die either to the dot or by getting hit with everything else that's coming at you while you're, like, stuck in place. That's just what I think. I wouldn't know. I didn't like look at any of the guides out of curiosity yet. Yeah, maybe not no. Actually, yeah. You like close to no hit, I feel, when it comes to Savage. Usually, like, sometimes I would say maybe 1 or 2 deaths might be okay. Might. It could depend on how far in the tier you are. Like how many people have gear and stuff. Because sometimes more than 1 death is like, at that point you're just progging rather than trying to clear. Just because it's like, the DPS, that's pretty tight sometimes. That's just from my experience though. Like the 1 tier I did. I didn't even finish the tier. I almost did, but I didn't. There we go. That's on the other. Almost there. With the first one. First of 5. Thank you. At least you believe in me. I don't think I'll be able to get all of them. I thought I was like, oh, you know, it's like simple shading, just, and like clean lines. Surely I'll be able to quickly knock them out in 1 stream. No. That is not what happened. We'll see now. What if I hit this without? This one? Oh, no. This one. You figured I would get 2 max? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't think I'll hit much more than... I may, like, get started on the 3rd. Maybe not. We'll see. That is the first one done. I think she is done. They're tiny. I don't know how tiny they really show up, but... Oh wait, I fully forgot about the text. I should add like a little border on that, I think. I think let's try 13 pixels. A little more than that, maybe. 20. 30. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go, first one done! Woohoo! Okay. This one is this one. So this, thankfully, I can just keep as is, I think. Just wanna check. It's like over so slightly messy, but I can like, that's probably a quick fix. Quick fix. I mean, it is gonna be tiny though, so I feel like small imperfections are not the end of the world. Because you probably won't be able to see them. Okay. Let me just get that line color that I was using. I feel like I had it the best the first time and then I had to hit undo. Or if I just... yeah. Okay, that's not what I meant to put. It is what it is. Sometimes when you're drawing, you just have to say, it is what it is, and move on. it be like that? Yeah, it do. It do. You just have to know when to say it is what it is. But sometimes it is worth it, like, to try and get something perfect, but sometimes it's really just, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth the trouble. Not gonna be perfect this symmetrical, but it's okay. I'll move it after. So did I just see it? So I just got a funny little notification on my computer from Steam. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Alex? Just curious. I just saw it said you booed up Deep Rock. You're going mining without... Nah, I'm joking. Perhaps you are. Wow. No, I know. That's fine. I'm just messing with you. I'm pulling your leg. Because you're playing Deep Rock without me. Oh, I just realized. I forgot one of the errands. Oh, so we're not actually. We'll be done with that very soon. That one's officially done. Things, I feel. Like the other one had more clothes and stuff showing. This one does not. This one's mainly like the face. done with the lines. Here, let's forget. Slowly but surely. Consistent, sort of. As consistent as I can. This little one's here, the same color as the high. Oh shoot, I forgot that I had the symmetry ruler. No, this one a little. It's like too bright for red for me. There we go. Oh, I wonder actually, going back to this one, I should do with the gradient. Oops. I don't know if I'm feeling it. It might be better actually because it adds like some contrast to the text, at least like the emote itself. No, the the gradient. The gradient on the high. I think I'm feeling it. The more I look at it, the more I'm feeling it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with it. Okay. After much deliberation. So let me just save that. Indeed. Fog indeed. Oh yeah, I'm starting the base colors now for the next one. Liquid. It's too... doesn't look like enough of a circle. Oh wait. Liquefy exists. I'm so glad Clip Studio eventually got Liquefy. I didn't know what I was missing out on by not using Photoshop. And then Clip finally added Liquefy and I was like, whoa. My eyes have been opened. Probably take another break after finishing this base colors, at least. Because I can feel my arms start to like cramp on me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about like how I'm set up this time, but my arm's been hurting. It's like a weird part. It's like my my upper arm. My wrist is actually like chilling right now. Just so it's like extra weird because I feel like I'm using my elbow more. Yeah, like I'm not drawing with my shoulder, I'm drawing with my elbow. If that makes any sense, it's just kind of like... what's actually bending. Human body can be weird sometimes, but it is what it is. is the base done for this one. Which means it's time for me to crack a bunch of my bones and shake my right arm until it feels normal again. So once again, I will be back. I'll give me... Yes, good progress. That's the second. I will return in another 5 minutes.
But now, that's changed. I see.
Shiki.
We're back. We are back and ready to continue. Should have my model a little. Realized my horns are getting cut off. Okay. I got some shading to do. Thank you. Let's see how quickly we can get this one done. So let's see. Oh. There we are. There's the color I wanted. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like, that shadow looks darker than it should be. It looks a little too similar to my line art color. I think now that I know how it's going a lot quicker. And I feel like I'm more warmed up after the first emote. sometimes that's just what it takes. You just gotta get a little warmed up. Yeah, I think so too. Once you get going, you just kind of zoom. Okay. I think let's just gonna do with this. But I wanted. I'm gonna try something out. Ooh. Oh wait. I was like, why did nothing show up? And then I realized it's because for some reason the gradient tool, if you're doing it like from one color to the transparent, it'll always pick your foreground rather than like the back color. Just one of those clip things, I guess. So that's right. I just realized I still had Final Fantasy logged in. Hang on, you may just hear some Final Fantasy music for a quick second. Oh god. I forgot I was doing a little bit of that before stream. Let me just... I think I was starting the summer event. But then I was like, oh shoot, 7, and I never actually closed Final Fantasy. It's not closing. Why isn't it closing? Exit the game, please. Oh my god. It's very persistent. Okay. Wow. I'll give up on it for now. You only did the first mission? I got to the part where you go to Costa del Sol. So I don't know if I even finished I don't think I did. It like took me into a cutscene and then I'm not reading the event, so I skipped it. And then that's where I left it, but now the game... I think it's because I have so many other things running at the moment for the stream that my game doesn't really want to close. I'm logged out, obviously, because it's like the... It's still like, if you're AFK for like 30 minutes, then we're booting you out of the game. But it's that whole thing. Yeah, I figured you would. I was just like, I don't know. I don't usually read the events in Final Fantasy, I don't know. Sometimes I will if I feel like it. Most of the time I find that I don't. And I think that's the second emote done. Yippee! Yippee! Okay. So with that one being done, let's have to start on the next. So I'm actually going to close this one and start lining the third one. So I have exceeded your expectations of only finishing 2 emotes today. To be fair, the one that I did, like, the second one was very easy. Thank you! The second one was, like, very not detailed. This one is also, I feel like, minimal. I mean, I don't know. This one's gonna be an interesting time. I actually haven't even decided on the colors that I want to use for this stupid cat. So as of now, I have named Eclipse. I kind of wanted to go with, like, something that relates to the username that I've taken for, like, every social media. Minus Twitch, oddly enough. Though I may actually, change it. I might change my Twitch username. Just like the second part of it, I might change like the CH, which is kind of like a channel kind of thing, but Just so that way, like, it matches all my other social media on the other platforms. But I will keep, like, the T at the front, so that way if I ever go into anyone else's stream, they know what to actually go. Yeah, maybe. I might do it. I think it makes more sense for me to have that. I'll probably do it after I end stream tonight. I feel like the lines are so much thicker here than they were before. It's probably because they are. Let me just do a little one of those. That's too simple, I think. Let me shrink you by like so it's moving. That's almost too fun now. I'm gonna try shrinking by 5. Oops. Yeah. I feel like when I'm lining, I'm so all over the place. I just like will jump between one thing and the next instead of like working my way down from like top to bottom or like whatnot. Or like working on whatever is like in one area. Moving on to the next. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do this line and then I'll do this line. Yeah, different people have different workflows, I guess. Or just ways that make sense for them to, like, draw. I know I'm far from the only one who jumps around. it's just the eyes left. Oh, and eyebrows, I guess. Hello! Long time no see! How have you been? Thank you, thank you! It's got a bunch of funky new things. I did some new stuff with the rigging. Shoot a little here actually, and copy and paste the eyes. I think that's what I did with my sketch. I'm glad to see you're still around, even though it's been a long time since I've been live. Yeah, yeah. I've been okay. I've been okay. Life kind of got in the way for a little bit, but we're back. Good. I'm glad to hear you've been good. That's supposed to be under all that. Yeah, I'm hoping to like get back to doing this regularly again. I was doing really well for like the first bit when I started streaming, and then I wasn't doing as good with the streaming. But hopefully, like with the whole like new model, new everything, it will kind of reset my brain. On to colors. I'm zooming now through these emotes. You went to a strawberry fair? That sounds like so much fun. Is it like you ate too much? Oh no! I understand. I feel like I too would eat too much at a strawberry fair. Was it like held at a strawberry farm or something, or was it like a? I've never heard of fairs for like specific fruit being held. Not around where I'm at least. Not that I know of. Out of everything you ate at the strawberry fair today, what was your favorite? That's what I'm curious about. What kind of strawberry themed or flavored foods would there be at a strawberry fair? Like, would it be kind of crazy, or is it like regular like strawberry jam or like strawberry short, like strawberry beer? Oh, that one I've never heard of. I feel like I hear like strawberry like tea. You thought there was gonna be more stuff, but the beer was different. Yeah, sounds, yeah. The beer is definitely like a new thing for me as well. But that's interesting. Hopefully it was fun. I feel like if you ate too much, then surely it was fun. Strawberries are so good though. They're a good fruit. I feel like usually when it comes to flavors, strawberry is one that I lean towards a lot. It's like, oh, what flavor ice cream? And I'm like, oh, I'll just get strawberry. There's this like one all-you-can-eat sushi place around here that has really, really good strawberry ice cream. Yeah, you get it. You get it. It's just very tasty. That is true. It is expensive. Strawberries are very expensive. I don't know when it's normally in season. I don't know. I know we have some strawberry farms around here, but I can never remember when they're actually in season. Are they in season now? I assume so. I feel like they're summer fruit, but that's just like me going off of vibes. Oh, it's strawberry season over there. Oh, okay. I don't know about the northern hemisphere. Then let me Google it. Let's find out. When is strawberry season in Canada? Looks like... Oh, that's weird. The first thing says it used to be like June, July, but now it's saying May to October. Wait, what if I go to this one farm that's sort of nearby, but I feel like they had strawberries. I don't remember. Let me see. Let's check the name. Looks like it's around, like, it would have been maybe a couple months ago. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the one farm that I know of that has them. Seems like they get them in like June. I wonder what's in season now then. August. I think it's almost apple season. I want to say apple season is in the fall. I know pumpkins are also in the fall. I haven't gone fruit picking in a very long time though. It is fun though. I've enjoyed it whenever I've gone fruit picking. I think I've gone for strawberries before when I was younger. And I've gone for apples. And I think I've gone for cherries. I think that's it. I can't remember any other fruit that I've gone on a farm to like pick them. Real cherries? Oh, really? Hard to find, huh? Yeah, I don't remember. There was like... I think we went... Like, it was located backyard farm or something that we went to. It didn't seem to be like one of those really big commercial farms when I went to pick cherries. I think, I'm trying to remember, I feel like the cherry farm was the one where they had a cat. Yeah. Yeah, it was not a bad time. It was a pretty good time. I'd like to go, like, fruit picking again soon, maybe, at some point. I guess it depends on what's in season. Because I can think of two big, kind of like, big farms. There was one that specializes in apples, and then there's another one that has a bunch of different stuff year-round. But I know they get very popular in the fall for their pumpkins. But I know like the farms here, they also have like animals and stuff. Got little like pens to pet them. You're petting zoo, basically. Or just a zoo, not really a petting zoo. Not a zoo? This is not actually a zoo. You know what I mean. They got like the little farm animals there. Sometimes they like have the little vending machines so you can get food for them to feed them. We are getting somewhere. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully we'll see you again in another stream. I may actually just go until I like finish them all. I was originally gonna put myself on like a 4-hour time limit. But now that I'm going, I'm like, I'm just gonna zoom. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We'll see how it goes. Like you said, it's the momentum. Like I'm going now. Have to. Oh, what did I do? I was drawing on the wrong layer. Just gotta get the lobes and then the eyes. can leave the emotes on them. There we go. And that's the third one. Getting it. We're getting it. We just got 2 more. Okay. Let's close this one. And then let's get started on this crying one. Which is, I think, the only non-jacket emote that I have right now. Okay, started. Background. She's talking to my cat. That's how I know when my parents are home. Because occasionally I'll hear like one of them babying the cat. Thank goodness for these deform tools. This is why I feel like I can I cannot go back to like traditional art without a lot of like practice, I guess. Like I'm very out of practice with traditional art. Because there's no undo, there's no liquefy, there's no like deform tools, it's just me and the pencil and the paper. So I have to be very confident with my lines if I'm working traditionally. Which I am not. Yeah. It kind of like, I mean, with pencil it's more forgiving. Because, you know, you can still erase, but you still have to be careful with, like, when you're erasing. Because if you can erase, like, the wrong spot, or, like, you can mess up in the wrong spot and then you have to erase, like, a bunch of stuff just to get the one little mistake. Today's just one of those days where I really don't feel like drawing the other eye. So I'll just flip and deform for now. Oh, getting there. Smooth. I didn't realize like I haven't actually said anything in a little bit. But that's just how it be sometimes. I might have thought, but because like we were on the topic, so, I've been thinking about ocean fishing a lot again. I feel the itch to go back. To go back and fish in the ocean. It's been a long time since I've gone ocean fishing in Final Fantasy. There was a while where I had like a crazy ocean fishing kick. Like, just a while where I would do so much ocean fishing. I think it was like maybe like 2 weeks where I was so fixated on it or something, and then I got like the shark mount. Fishing is life. I fixated so hard for 2 weeks and then I got the mount. And I was like, ah, yes, finally. Like, it was bad. Like, I was out here, like, you know, getting the guides up with, like, and, like, preparing beforehand, too. Like, seeing the fishing route that was coming on next, and then, so I know what baits I needed for what time. Like, I would literally write it down. I had, like, I had a whiteboard. I have, like, the little mini whiteboard. Like, you've been in my room, you've seen it, right? Like, the one that has, like, the weekdays on it. And in there, I would literally write, like, okay, zone 1. Like, it's, this bait. If we get, like, a spectral or something, it's this bait. And I would do that for all 3 zones. And, that's how I, like, prepared. But I think what happened... I think how I got it? I want to say I got all of my missions, and we hit spectrals on like at least 2. I think so. I don't remember, it was a while ago, but there was a lot of luck involved. It was worth it. It was worth it. I don't really know how... I don't remember the strats, unfortunately. I'd have to look them up again. Ocean fishing. What a good time. We should go. We should go ocean fishing at some point. Ocean fishing is the real reason I need, like, more friends to get into Final Fantasy, so we can all go ocean fishing together. Obviously. What level do you need to be to unlock ocean fishing? Do you know? It's probably like 50 or something, no? Level 50 fisher. I don't remember, to be honest. It's probably like lower than that even. Because it's just in Limsa. You think 15? Do you know Final Fantasy has that thing right now where like people on the free trial can't log in like they did with Endwalker? I'm totally not saying this for the two people that you may or may not be next to at the moment, who may or may not have started the game, but are still on the free trial, so that we may or may not attempt to drag them into ocean fishing. Maybe. You know. You don't think so? I have no idea. I don't think so either. I have no idea. Or clue. I feel like it isn't like that now because, like, I feel like we would have heard something about, it being closed for, like, people in the free trial. But I didn't hear anything like that this time around, so I think it's okay. Probably, yeah. Right. Lines and colors done, but I think instead of taking a break, I'm gonna press on. My arm's feeling fine enough.
But now, that's changed. I see.
Yeah. I'm just going. I'm riding this hard. Yeah, after this, I just have this one. And then that's it. That's like all. And then I can just upload them. And those are all the emotes for like the non-subs. And then at another point I'll do like the tier 1 and tier 2. Oh my god, I realized I'm using the brush instead of the pen. I was like, something feels wrong. But yeah. I think I have like how many tier 1s do I have? How many tier 2s? Let me check. Hang on. Let me grab my book. I have my like sketchbook that I have all of like my plans in for the emotes that I've had them in for like a long time now. But I have the 5 tier 1s. It's also oh yeah, okay, so it's these 5 for the standard ones, and then there's another 5 for tier 1. And then there's 1 tier 2 and 1 tier 3 emote. That's what I have right now. Like, unlocked. But, yeah. So, I'll do the tier 1 emotes. probably next. And then at some point we'll do like tier 2 and 3 together. Just so that way I have them done. But I feel like the standard ones are the ones that I really wanted to at least get out of the way. Yee. We are getting there. There's a lot that like needs to be done for this stream, to be honest, but like I figured, yeah, I might as well get back on it, or else like I would just be stalling I would have been stalling my re-debut forever. So I kind of had to go, fuck it, we ball. Yeah, exactly, one thing at a time. And the one thing at the moment is emotes. No point in doing all this if you aren't even streaming. That is true. That is true. To be honest, like, doing my whole 2.0 like overlay and model was a slight gamble on my part. Because I was like, okay, am I gonna be be like okay before I like, or am I gonna hate the model before I even start streaming? But thankfully, here we are. I think that's another one done. So with this, I only have one more, which is very nice. So let's close this one. Start lining this one. First, let me just make him red so I know what I haven't done. We're almost there. So close. So close. I can almost taste victory. Only two. Yeah, sure. Surely I got this. Actually, let's see. Show always, just because I want to make sure that I'm bringing the goggles to a good point. To the right spot. Okay. I need to like actually move my body to actually do this part properly if I want to do it all in one go. Alright, let's see here. That's way too far out. Closer. That's closer. That's a little closer. I can probably salvage this with some deform tools. Mesh deform, perhaps. Ooh. And maybe liquefy, actually. Love me my liquefy. Liquefy and the mesh deform can be pried over from the advance. Do not give those up now that I've like experienced them. I know Clip has some more features now though, because like I think they have like a version 2 and version 3 or something, except it's kind of weird, like they have like a subscription model now for their computer version as well. It used to be just their like iPad version had a sub, but now I think their computer one has the option of being a subscription rather than a one-off payment. I don't exactly know. I just know that in the third, in like their last version, they introduced like text, like typing in like a circle like instead of the text being like this, it's like automatically like in the shape of a circle, which is kind of crazy. And for like when I'm doing like designing my own graphics and stuff, that would be really wonderful actually. Except I don't want to pay for just that one feature that I don't really know that I'll be using a lot. Like I don't know if I'll actually be using that feature quite a bit or not. So I'm like, is it really worth it? It's probably not. I just like usually manually do it. Like I'll manually edit each layer, like rotate it a little bit until it is somewhat circular. But it does end up looking a little bit messy, I won't lie. Oh, I just realized something. Hang on. Where's my peak emote? I forgot to do the shadow on the but yeah. And I think the other feature from like the newer clip features that I liked was the soulless eyes. Are you talking about the cat? I hope you're talking about the cat. Because I want this thing to look like head empty. No thoughts. Absolutely none. Zero. Zilch. Yeah, the cat. Good. Good, good, good. But yeah. Anyways. Oh. You know what I should have been doing? I should have been doing this. Just to make sure that I'm not messing up the white part. But yeah. Anyways, the other thing was like, I think with Clip, was it was like, they kind of make a gradient map off of an image that you upload or something. Something like that, I don't really, but it's interesting. Like, I think it'd be so useful if you're trying to get, oh wow. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll hydrate. Thank you for that, because I don't think I've taken like a single sip of water since I started streaming. There's something else, but yeah. You're right, I am neglecting it. I've been neglecting it. I was so, like, zoned out. That's why I have that redeem. So, because I'm zoned out, but maybe other people will be like, when was the last time this yapping motherfucker actually drank some water? And it was probably before the stream started. It's always never. You're right. You're right. I can't really deny it. You never drink water unless forced. Yeah. Yeah. Perhaps. I'm just a little bit bad when it comes to drinking water. Just a little bit. Oh, I put those on the wrong way there. Oh no. It is bad though. I think I'm like, I'm very dehydrated. like on average maybe I drink half a liter. If I'm lucky, I'll hit 1 liter. I know. No, compared to you drink like what? I don't even know how much you drink in a day. I feel like I'm like anytime I'm gonna call with you, it's just like, oh, be right back. I ran out of water. I'm like, what? What do you mean you're out of water? I'm still going through like the very first bottle I had since like in the morning, since I woke up. Actually, I guess I should have properly lined this one. Just get this one. Maybe it'll look better once it actually the color. Oh, that's what that needs to be. Now this is how I've been doing it. I've been doing like the dark spot on the right. Now the issue is if I do it all white over there, it's gonna blend in too much with the jacket. Maybe I'll do like the lighter gray. Like the way that I have it in my eyes. Oh yeah, I think that is the way to go. Debating. I'm debating the colors right now, like the blue and the gray. I don't know. I don't feel better. I like kind of like it. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? With the blue and the gray specifically, like the colors of the fur. Because, like, it does have to fit my design as well, right? I just didn't want to do white in place of the gray. Because then it would blend in with the lab coat. You know? Like, you look naked. So that's why I did gray instead. I like the color, something about it is off. I think it's the goggles. I think I shouldn't do the bright blue for the goggles. Maybe I should do... No, yellow doesn't look good either. Should I maybe just do... I think straight white might be the way to go. I think the issue was the blue was like too stark. Because I don't think he's gonna have any other blue in like the design. I think that was what was bothering me. I think it was the blue goggles. Let's see here. Let's put these two in the folder. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go in first with like the darker blue shade that I would for like the blue part, and then I'm just gonna select the part that's like gray and alter the colors for that one. So it's more fitting. Especially since in like the head there's like an overlap. So some of the shading may overlap, but I don't want to like try to get the what's his face? Like the alignment. Perfect. It's just gonna take a lot of time. I think that's maybe I should just or what I may do instead actually. Oh yeah, there we go. I think that's the one. Hey. Now. Uh-oh. Oh. So I did this one. Let's see. Okay. Let me just save this color. This color. And make that variable. And then make that blue. Easy. There we go. Okay, so now we just have to do the goggles. Trying to put a lot of, not trying to put a lot of detail into it right now. I think that's it for him. Yeah, I think that I'm done all my emotes for the what's its face? For the standard tier. But I just want to try one more thing actually. Before I really say I'm done. I want to see what if I add. What are we thinking? Yes brows or no brows? I feel like no brows makes him look more head empty. No brows? Yeah. The brows like fill it up a little more, but I feel like there's like with no brows, there is just such like a no thoughts. Like literally zero in that head. Just nothing. And I think that's the vibe I'm trying to go for it. But yeah, so I think with that, let's get all the emotes together. So that's 2, and then there's this one, and this one, this one. Oh, I guess it only opened that one. Okay. So. And then, so maybe I should put some of them at the bottom. Yeah. Now we got a little array of emotes that are ready, I think. Oh, actually, on this one I just realized I kind of want to add a little shine. Now that I'm like looking at it, because it's like a tube, right? Oh, let me see. I think now I'm officially done with emotes. I think. Perhaps. I think so. Thank you, thank you. I will have these up as soon as possible, so that way everyone can use them whenever they want to. And then I think with that they should also go on the Discord, in like the Discord server, where people can just use them in there. I think. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Anyways, I think with that though, I even managed to get in under 4 hours. I finished all these like lining and coloring in under 4 hours. I'm seeing like the uptime is like 3:53. I didn't think I'd actually make it through all 5 of them in 4 hours, considering like the first one alone took me like an hour and a little bit. Oh, but I guess that included like my yapping at the beginning and showing off the model, the new model. But yes, I think with this done, I will end the stream here. So yeah, thank you all for coming and joining me on this journey where I had to learn how to do line art again and cell shading again, and for my little REDEBUT with the new model. So yeah, fingers crossed I actually stick to streaming this time, because I don't want to put all this work and just like not do it anymore. Anyways, thank you all again. I'll see you next time, hopefully. So goodbye.